The story begins with a group of girls who have come together to celebrate a bachelor party. One of these girls is Veronica, who is going to get married next week, and that is why this party is especially organized for Veronica, so that before marriage she can enjoy openly with his friends. During the party, Veronica's friend starts teasing her jokingly, and she says that after marriage she will no longer be able to enjoy the life. Meanwhile, her friend gives her the idea of playing a game. The rule of this game is that Veronica will have to spend a night with any unknown boy present in the party. For friends, this is just a joke, but Veronica does not like this at all. Veronica flatly refuses, and says it would be cheating on her future husband James. She says she loves James and could never betray him. Meanwhile, a calm boy named Lucas enters the party. As soon as he arrives, he starts looking at Veronica again and again. Veronica's friend notices this, and again she starts provoking Veronica that, "Look, that boy is looking only at you." But Veronica ignores her words and tries to keep herself away from that game. Then Veronica gets a call from James and leaves the party to talk. James asks him where she is. Veronica tells him that she is at a bachelorette party with her friends. She wants James to come and take her home. But at that time, James himself is enjoying a bachelor party in a club with his friends. He lies to Veronica that he is out on work. Hearing loud music on the other end of the phone, Veronica becomes suspicious. She immediately video calls James. It is clearly visible in that video call that James is partying and lying to Veronica. James tries to convince Veronica that he's not doing anything wrong. But in anger, Veronica does not listen to a single word. She says if James can enjoy the party, so now she will also enjoy the party. Saying this, Veronica disconnects the phone. After hanging up the phone, Veronica is completely overcome with anger and emotions. At that very moment, his eyes fall on Lucas again. In anger, she decides in her mind that she will complete the challenge given by her friends. Veronica approaches Lucas and starts talking to him. She asks him if the car parked outside is his. Lucas says yes. After this, Veronica sits with Lucas in his car. Sometime later, Lucas offers Veronica a drink, and he says that it is of a good brand. He assures Veronica that he will drop her home safely as long as she finishes her drink, but Veronica faints while drinking. The next morning, when Veronica opens her eyes, she finds herself in an unknown house. This house belonged to Lucas. Veronica panics and checks her phone, but there is no network in the phone. Veronica asks Lucas why he didn't drop her home. That's when Lucas shows his true face for the first time. He taunts Veronica and says that she was about to get married, yet she did this to a stranger. Lucas says it's his turn now and he's going to play a game with him. Veronica gets scared after hearing all this and tries to run away from there. As soon as she tries to open the gate, she gets a severe electric shock and she falls down. Lucas brings her back inside the house. Lucas tells that he brings such girls here and plays games with them. The name of this game is hide and seek. If Veronica wins, she will be allowed to leave the house, and if she loses, she will have to stay here forever. Lucas then leaves Veronica, and she runs towards the forest to save her life. There was dense forest, high ravines, and scary silence all around. Veronica somehow manages to hide behind a rock, but Lucas follows her into the woods, and finally finds him. The next day, Lucas goes to town. There he sees a boy and a girl fighting in a parking area. The boy was trying to force his girlfriend Patricia into the car. Lucas intervenes and saves Patricia. Patricia is impressed by his action and sits in his car. Patricia and Lucas talk. She is so impressed by Lucas's bravery that she goes with him without much thought. The next morning, Patricia also wakes up in the same house where Veronica is already imprisoned. Veronica warns Patricia, but Patricia had complete faith in Lucas. But soon she also understands the truth. After this, Lucas also brings the third girl, Allison, there. Flashbacks show Allison as a social media blogger who teaches people through her videos how to live life openly and how to enjoy every opportunity. One day, Allison was sitting in a restaurant and making a live video on her social media account. While talking to her followers, she was telling them that decisions in life should be taken fearlessly and not with fear. Then two of his fans come there who had come from a long distance to meet him, but Allison refuses to let them sit near her, and in a slightly rude tone she tells him that she is busy right now. Hearing this, both the boys quietly go away from there. After some time, Lucas comes to the same restaurant. This time he behaves like a completely calm, decent, and civilized person. He politely asks Allison if she can share her table, because he also has to work and does not like much noise. Allison likes Lucas's approach, so she allows him to sit. Lucas talks very simple and innocent. He praises Allison, praises her blogs, and he says that her videos motivate people. Now slowly Allison starts getting impressed by Lucas. She feels that Lucas is a different and intelligent person from others. A little while later, Lucas offers Allison the same drink he had previously offered Veronica and Patricia. Allison accepts him without much thought. The next morning, when Allison wakes up, she finds herself at Lucas's house. She panics and tries to leave the house, but then she meets Veronica and Patricia. Veronica and Patricia try to tell Allison the truth that Lucas is a dangerous man, and they try to escape from here. But Allison does not take their words seriously. Meanwhile, Lucas arrives there and calls all three of them for lunch. Lucas's behavior at the time is so normal and loving that Allison doesn't even suspect him of being the wrong person. But when Allison tells Lucas that she wants to go home, Lucas flatly refuses, and he says that no one can go from here without his permission. Now Allison also realizes that Veronica and Patricia were right. After this, Lucas makes all three of them sit together and tells them about his game. He says they will have to play different rounds, and only the one who survives till the end will go from here alive. In the first round, Allison argues with Lucas, which angers Lucas. As punishment, he tries to scare Allison so that the other two girls get scared. Meanwhile, Patricia makes a different plan. She feels that if she stays close to Lucas, he might give her a chance to win. With this thought in mind, Patricia attacks Veronica and knocks her unconscious. Lucas is happy to see all this and calls Patricia to him. But taking advantage of this opportunity, Allison runs away from there and heads towards the forest. When Lucas learns of Allison's escape, he takes a gun and chases her into the woods. Allison runs into the forest with all her might, and finally hides behind a rock. But Lucas uses his cleverness to find him and capture him back. At dinner, Lucas reveals to Allison the real reason behind his game. He says that it was Allison's blogs that made him think that he started this dangerous game to make life exciting. Now, Lucas announces the last round. He says that if he finds two of the three girls before morning, they will lose, and only those who survive will be free. All three girls run into the dark forest to save their lives. There are many dangerous traps in the forest. Allison was about to fall into a trap, but Veronica saved her in time. Now this makes them realize that there are many dangerous traps laid everywhere in the forest. Now the night was getting darker and she was still running. Then Veronica tells us a plan that we need to get Lucas. Somehow he will have to be brought here and trapped in his net. I'll go and get Lucas here somehow, and you two will go towards those traps in the forest so that he will follow you and get trapped in the net. Now, as per the plan, Veronica goes to bring Lucas, while Patricia and Allison head towards the trap. But after going some distance, Patricia suddenly disappears midway. Meanwhile, Veronica starts calling Lucas, and Lucas comes out with a gun. Then Patricia also comes out with him. Seeing this, Veronica understands that Patricia told her their plan in the hope that Lucas would leave her as the winner. But Lucas deceives him and captures both of them. He says how stupid you girls are, but still I give you both one last chance. Whichever of you two wins the fight will get a chance for the next round. After this, a fight starts between the two. But during this fight, Patricia's head hit a stone. She goes and dies right there. Meanwhile, when Veronica and Patricia do not arrive for a long time, Allison reaches there looking for them. Seeing Patricia's dead body, she becomes very sad and starts crying. Just then, Lucas arrives and tells Allison that Veronica killed Patricia, because I had told both of them that the one who wins the fight will get a second chance. But unfortunately, Patricia was killed in this fight. After this, he tells Allison another thing, that I actually wanted to bring you here. The first time I went to catch you at the party, you escaped, and Veronica, through her stupidity, fell into my hands. Then the second time I was looking for you in the parking area, Patricia came and got stuck. Because of you, I got both of them. So now only you will be responsible for their death. But I wanted you to win because it was because of your blogging that I started doing this. Allison gets angry after hearing this, and then both of them together try to snatch Lucas's gun. But suddenly a bullet is fired, which hits Allison's leg. Veronica tells Allison to run away from here. And remember our plan also. After this, Allison, in an injured condition, starts running towards the same trap. Veronica fights Lucas to save Allison, but Lucas manages to catch her and reach Allison. He knew every corner of this forest very well, after which he kills Veronica in front of Allison. Seeing this, Allison becomes filled with anger and sadness. She starts provoking Lucas by calling him a psycho, because the same trap was laid there from which Veronica had saved him. But Lucas sees the trap. He says, "You went to trap the hunter, you girls are so weak." Allison replies, "Today I will clear this misunderstanding of yours." And just saying this, she pulls a rope, due to which the same wooden structure comes and hits Lucas directly. Actually, at that time, she had repaired the pointed stick and cleverly tied it with a rope. Now that Lucas was injured, Allison thought he was dead, but as she moves towards Veronica, Lucas suddenly regains consciousness and catches her. But Allison does not lose courage. She takes Lucas's gun and shoots him with all the bullets. After this, she slowly moves ahead from there alone. And this story ends on this scene. So friends, this film teaches that anger-driven decisions can change life forever. One emotional moment, one wrong trust, and one impulsive choice can open the door to danger. This is the story of Playtime, a film released in 2024. If you enjoyed this video, please like it, comment on which scene resonated with you the most, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel to continue receiving similar explainer videos. Thank you, see you next time with another interesting film story. Till then, bye-bye and take care.